Hey, if I were to say you have to go get the winch, this is what I'm talking about. There is it's 5,000 pound, 2-inch receiver hitch mounted winch. So it plugs into a standard, truck receiver, and you can use it you use it to help load like in-op vehicles onto a trailer, pull like trucks that are spinning tires in like a hayfield up a hill. You don't want to use it to pull out like a 180 horsepower tractor that's buried to the frame, uh, a frickin' 15,000 pound service truck that all six tires are spinning on. Like I'll say it's light duty. It's meant for like buggies, but it'll help us. It's got a deal where you can free spool it. So you pull this thing like that, and you can pull this cable all the way out. When you pull this cable, for some reason, if you go all the way out, there's cable starts to get red. Don't pull on the red stuff. It needs a few spools on it to be safe to pull because, it's got some sort of knot on it. So if you start seeing the red, back off of it. But then you click this thing back up here to engage. You can engage it. This red box on the right has all of your electrical connections. So ideally, these things are wired to a truck, but that, doesn't happen on these removable ones. So you can use this and put a battery next to it. So I got a little extra tractor battery that I can use. Or you can, I've used jumper cables and clamp them on the hot, clamp them on the negative, and I've run them to the truck battery. And it works in a pinch. It'll help. That'll pull up a truck on an icy road. But if you're using like a winch and you're pulling something that's really heavy, make sure you have good connections, because that's what helps these winches. That's what'll burn up a winch motor. If you don't have good connections and you're trying to draw all this stuff, it'll trip this. This is the breaker box. So in this spool of wire down here, the connection for the winch remote is on this stuff. So if you have to use this thing, everything runs out over here on the side, and then you close it. There's the box for all the connections for the winch remotes and stuff are in there. And this side has the winch remote, snatch blocks, rings, safety lanyards, stuff like that. But the whole idea is that this thing just sits in the shed somewhere, friggin' 11 months out of the year. 1 month a year, we use it for stuff, and then we put it back up. If you have to use it and you have any questions about it, give me a call. I'd much rather answer questions than fix broken stuff.